it up on the screen for the final.
Yeah.
You just got to plug it in over there, don't you? Yep.
Those ones, can you?
Yeah. Just give me I've got to get this started first.
Oh, that's right.
I won't be long.
I'll just have my drink here, bud.
Yeah, no worries.
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
See what we're with that.
When is he going?
Me and Justin go to Spain on next Saturday.
Oh, right.
He leaves up the pockets, but I'll leave on Saturday.
Yeah. What's that? I saw the post for them.
World Cup pool. Yeah. There's this thing with Spain open for. About 2.5, yeah. Yeah, leave 17, come back at 4, so yeah, about 2.5 weeks. So. Yeah, that'll be my third time, and it's my third as well. Yeah. But you ever play?
Nah, not that level, no.
Yeah. It's completely different game.
We're just saying potatoes here.
Yeah. I was hoping you would, I would have brought my cue.
Never have. It's a couple of times we have venues out when I was on town.
Yeah.
We used to have stuff annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, at least play music. I hope everyone knows your pop as well.
There was 2 tables of dinner.
If you do it, that's what I mean, that's awesome. Most people might do only 4.
Yeah.
So having 8 out of 4, 12 out of 4 is great. How long is it, Kenny?
About 5 or 10 minutes, yeah.
Is the stream on?
Yeah, straight.
Yep. Watch down when you guys are ready. So it was about 2 minutes, Alec. It was 2 minutes. No. I said it was 2 minutes.
I've scored myself next to
Max Ryan.
I must have picked up the wrong phone or something. I put my hand in my pocket. And I'm like, why have I got 2 phones? I must have picked it up when I'm in.
Are they
similar?
twins?
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, very good.
Both got the same case. Yeah. Yeah, so we both got the same.
No wonder. Genuine mistakes. So clever.
Is that a rule too?
No, not today. Favourite.
Seconds.
Try and get working on that one again.
Come on, Alec. Yes.
2 seconds.
Shut up. It's good.
And Paul Dickinson on table 11, please.
15 seconds.
And the other semi-finals, we've got Alec and Michael Scerri again. I don't think anyone's really pushed them too far this tournament.
No, how are you, Marc?
I'm good, thanks. Introducing James Georgiadis. Is that how you say your last name? Georgiadis?
Georgiadis.
Georgiadis. You actually just played Mick in the quarterfinals and didn't quite look yourself out there.
No, I had a few ongoing issues at the present moment.
Tip related?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always nice when they fall off.
Yeah. So I sort of was watching that match and I saw after a few frames something wasn't quite right with you and it just seemed to bother you more and more as the match went on.
Yeah, it was kind of just give up stage really, but sometimes it's just what you have to do, I guess, and just cop it on the chin and come back next time.
That's it.
These tables are playing nice though.
Yeah, these I've played a couple of matches on the one that Alec and Mick are playing on. Couldn't fault it. Running absolutely beautiful. I think the other one looks like it's running pretty well too. So should see some pretty good pull. Although in the semi-finals, that's where I think you tend to see the most amount of pressure. Semi-finals, I don't know about you, James, but I find semi-finals is probably the most. I feel like the most amount of pressure in.
Well, you want to get to that final, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. So
you want to give yourself a chance, right? You've made all that effort to get there.
Yeah, yeah. If you're in the final, you feel like you've made the big dance. You know.
You've already done one step.
Yeah.
And
you should ask him how to spell his name.
Yep.
Georgiadis.
And your first name?
James.
James.
That should be good, right? So, looks like we got 4 pocket players.
Actually, I hadn't even thought of that now you mention it.
Well, that's a lash.
It's may reinforce in people's minds that it was probably decent. 8/9.
Yeah, 8/9. That's a good goal.
8/9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to obviously I'd like to see Mick win. And I want to see
he's
Benny.
your wife.
He's my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see Benny win. He's a fellow Victorian, and Justin just wins too many things. But most of all, what I want to see from these matches, I want to see all 4 players get pushed. I want to see good
Couple
pull.
juicy tight ones.
Yeah. But come from good pressure pull, not lots of mistakes and someone just sort of fumble their way through. Normally at this stage in a tournament with these players, you're not gonna. If you're making bad mistakes, you can't really fumble your way through. But I want to see some good attacking pull. I want to see some Was it race to 10? I want to see some 10-9s.
Well, looks like it's about to be 3-0 this one. These are tied up pretty nicely. Got a nice linking one for the black as well.
Has he gone a little too far?
I think you can still drop it.
See, I'm a perfectionist. I feel like he's gone too far.
Well, if you talk about an inch, that's correct, right?
Well, it's an inch now, and then a foot there, and then maybe 2 foot out for the black.
Oh, that's what you were telling me about my game the other day.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Now he's having to reroute because he went maybe an inch or two too far.
I feel like Benny's is going to go all out.
Well, that's what you get. That's what you can get with Ben. That's what you can get with Ben. And if you're going to beat Justin, you've really got to take it to him because Justin's match play is first rate. He's very hard to outwit and battle on the table sometimes. Sometimes you've got to blast him off. So remember I said an inch out?
That's why he's mixed it up, hasn't he?
And now he's probably going to be 2 feet out from exactly where he wants to
Yeah, he
be.
can play a nice perfect one row off the top. In and out should be sweet.
Oh, look, he should be fine, but it's hard to land plumb on the black from here. So
that's where I notice where some people don't quite cue that with enough acceleration to get the top spin.
Yeah.
It's
more of a 9-ball shot though.
100%. Yeah, you guys don't play that shot very often.
No,
You're just happy to leave yourself long.
Yeah.
But if you had this shot on an 9-ball table, it's not much fun.
No, that shot on a 9-ball table is one of the harder shots because of the cut of the pockets. The cut doesn't help you at all.
That's right. Well, here you can't. A little bit more generous in that scenario, and you can leave yourself longer, even though you shouldn't. But I guess it's a table size difference as well. I have a feeling Noon Dog's he's going to be Noon Dog and just go all out.
So. Yep.
But you never know.
Whoever wins this, I want them, at least from this point in the tournament, I want to be, whoever wins this, I want to have been the best player. That's what I always like that. I always like whoever wins. I feel like, they were the best player on the weekend. It's a nice break by Benny. No love.
That's it, Red's in front, yep.
Someone just said something.
No, first frame when Scerri was trying to break, or second frame it might have been, because he's obviously breaking fourth frac. He had yellows in front and the referee, because I didn't know reds in front is actually a rule.
It's supposed to be. But
and that's why he's absolutely crunched those.
Yeah, that was an anger.
Oh, yeah.
Look, when most of the players play, we're not really fussed. But if there's an umpire playing and he would prefer you follow the textbook to rack them, which is the 2 reds at the top, then you just do it. It's not a big deal. Probably looking at yellows here. Yep, he's opened them up beautifully. Well, that's all just come out of treat. You're just going to see him do exactly that, what he just hinted at then. I think you're going to see him then deal with the 2 yellows to the right middle as you look at the screen. Then yellow to left middle, and then his last yellow will actually be his furthest one away from the black. And it's not a big deal because the black is fairly close to the pocket.
Quite accessible,
and there's no traffic.
Pretty much anywhere on the right side of the table, you're good, aren't you?
Yeah. So you can pretty much, your yellow, so he didn't quite land exactly where he wanted on the previous shots. Now he's come down here and he's landed a bit straight actually. This is what he didn't want. He didn't want to have to like screw back out of here. He wanted to use like a side rail and stun up the table. So
it's a lot of touch needed here.
Yeah, this is delicate.
Oh, you just pinched the pocket a little bit nicely
there.
there.
Played that well. I don't know if they can hear us or not. I'm trying to talk quiet, but the room's pretty quiet.
Yeah, and a little bit of background music would be nice.
Yep, nicely done. Where Mick is more head down.
Well, normally I'm not. It just depends.
Yeah, you like to have some fun.
Well, you got to enjoy yourself.
That's good. More people should be like you. So Justin, steady Eddie, pulled one back over Benny. Not sure what the score is over there for that one.
I think it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
2-1 to Ben. Well, looks like Osman needs a pretty good opener here.
Nice break. Yeah, very nice break from the Iceman there.
They had nowhere near as much speed as Scerri's.
but still very nice.
Opened up nicely though.
He'd be looking at taking yellows here. Probably first yellow to right middle, and then try and get some control on white, and then go from there. It's really just about controlling this first, surely.
I think you'd be screwing off the side, right?
Yeah. You should be right. Should be able to dig into this enough. Ooh,
That looked very wide, but it slid in nicely, didn't
that had a
it?
good think about it.
And now he's got a nice angle to slide across here as well.
Yep. So you'll see him just play these top two yellows, both to the most, depending on the angle, most likely both to the top left corner pocket, and work his way down the table. That's one, and now, depending on the angle, most likely the next one you see, he'll probably play the yellow on the far right to the bottom right-hand corner, and then it should all be pretty simple from there. James would probably screw off 3 rails here and try and land 3 inches behind the ball or something.
Yeah, I need to be close as I can.
Ooh,
See, that's what I was telling you about the. It looks like they've cleaned the balls a little bit, so obviously receptiveness on the drawback shot's a little bit more receptive.
And he's just come off another table that was probably running a bit slower than this one as well.
Yeah, these front two are playing the best for sure.
He didn't hit it that hard. He hit it really crisp, and it just it did what it should do. Too many times over the years on the 7-footers we played on really heavy cloth, and you have to slug and smash everything.
Oh, looks like Scerri wants to double check. I love that.
Well, this is a big deal, because if that's touching, Alec can do a lot of things. If that's not touching, very limited.
So if it's touching, what would you do? Try and kill some reds?
Yeah, you can basically hit the white wherever you want. You can kind of do whatever you want. Looks like you might be playing, what's this, off the jaw, and trying to get the white down to the bottom end of the table. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, nice shot. That's a good shot.
That's good. I like that, eh?
Yeah, it was a really big difference between if it was touching or not. I was hoping we weren't going to see a 5-minute. Is that a hair on the ball? Is that
one of those ones?
Is that a fibre? I see light, but no shadow.
And yeah, Benny's smoking it on that other one. He's about to
Benny's
clear
just,
up off the break of that.
Benny's just flying, is he? Benny's I've always said, and it's no surprise to anyone, that Benny is more dangerous as the tournament goes on. If you want to draw Benny, or you want Benny out of a tournament,
6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Not 6 p.m. Benny wakes up at 6 p.m.
Do you need my cue, Benny?
Oh, he's looking at the tip.
He might need my cue.
He's looking at the tip. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's got some.
Maybe it's a bit of mind games as well.
He's got the lighter. He's gonna.
It's got the fibre out sticking out.
Yeah, there's a little bit of basically on the side of the tip. A little bit of tip fluff.
Tip fluff.
Just burning off. Sometimes you'd be looking down the queue and you see this tip fluff.
Yeah, I hate that when I see the edge overhanging or etc.
Yeah.
Are you similar?
Yeah, my tip needs a little bit of trim.
TLC.
Yeah.
Are we just going to see a little chip off and float the cue ball up table? Try and get a snooker. Would be nice. That's a nice kiss.
Yeah, it is a nice kiss.
Makes it a little trickier.
Well, the middle of the 3 yellows, the middle of the Southern Cross. I think he's got a shot on that, and he might have to take it. I think you've just got to maybe just go. Ooh, almost. It was a good effort. He has got a
It was a tricky one.
Yeah, it was a tricky one. It was a good effort. This is not an easy opener for Mick, but I tell you what, it's a lot easier 4-0 up.
100%, right? You can take the middle of the 2 next to each other, right? I reckon that goes.
It's funny, 4-0 down, this feels like 50-50. 4-0 up, you feel like it's
70-30, probably, if not more.
It's just so much easier when you just have that scoreboard pressure taken off you.
Well, especially he didn't even have to play much cue ball, did he? Because he's going to be on something there. What's a good linking ball to get on that last one down table? Or would you get on it earlier?
I'd like to get on it when I've still got a red or two in the middle of the table.
I agree.
But you don't have to.
15 seconds.
You should be able to float down table now, maybe.
Yeah, maybe now.
Want an overhead at all? This overhead here. Let me know, and I can get it to you straight away.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are there any other shots?
Oh, we got the overhead cam too. I didn't know we had the overhead cam.
Yeah, we need to see some of that. He's just got to miss a yellow. He's got a shot.
Not far enough.
I think that was one of those shots where it's like, I don't know if I should float down or just hold.
I've just got a feeling it's going to be a scary Noonan final. Scary Noonan final.
Nice angle. You trying to come off the side rail here, where he's pointing?
Yeah, it's not.
It's a small window though.
Not a lot of room for error here. It may look like he's got a massive area to land in, but it's a bit tight.
His touch has been good though. Yeah, it's nice.
Just beat the black. And that's how you play that shot. You're playing it to just beat the black. Don't actually worry about the yellow down on the bottom middle.
Just want to make sure you leave yourself some angle.
Now you're just trying to beat the yellow, and that's what he's done. Because then you basically can't snooker yourself. You're always guaranteed a shot on the black. Yeah, 5-0 up.
It's crazy when the balls allow you.
Be a little frustrated. Well, crowd, I mean his wife, so that's fine. What do we have on the other table here? We've got the Noon Dog attacking again. Tricky shot down a rail. Oh, yep. Oh, he's played that really well.
Oh, he's played that gorgeous.
Yeah. Benny's seeing some vintage Benny. I felt the wrath of the vintage Benny in the last tournament. It wasn't fun. I was just felt like a spectator. It was actually good to watch.
You can play this off the yellow now, can't you?
Yeah, but then
Very risky.
But then the problem is you're too thin on the last red, so you've got to draw back, and now that yellow's going to bounce back. And
You try to kiss the yellow.
actually,
Try to kiss yellow on the way out.
yeah, that's basically. I would have sooner played it off the yellow and had a half ball red and try and navigate my way around off 2 rails for the black or something.
Yeah, I like that way for sure. At least you're guaranteed a shot on the red.
Yeah.
But I think we're doing Iceman's game still, aren't we?
So we have we've got Iceman at the table. Reds are certainly the balls you're after, but the red he's closest to is not on. He's going for this yellow. He must be on yellows. Oh, it was on. My apologies. I thought that was on the rail. So Iceman's on yellows here. I don't know who broke and what happened.
Is he going to play this one off the red now? Into the low right pocket? Or is he just going to... You like that shot?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Can go south though.
Yeah. He's played that with... it looks like he played that with a right-hand side.
I think he played with a bit of right, yeah.
He's actually a little bit unlucky with
I
us.
agree, yeah. He's just got to roll in the side. Yeah, these are never fun.
No, and the reds are there as well, because even though mixed red's dead up the top right, he's got a good extraction ball at the top left. This is... I'll back him to get this, but this is not easy. That's a good shot. Good shot. 5-0 down. Everything's getting 20% harder every shot.
Would you take the one on the brown spot now? Or are you just going to use that one to slide across to the right?
I'm trying to come up for it now, because that yellow that's dead on the top right does go into the top left. So you can always play this one. You want the white to be around the middle of the table with about half ball angle, or a bit less actually. Oh, he's playing for it now. This is not a bad option. That's a good shot.
He can screw out of that now.
The reason why that's a good option is if he hits that any softer.
He's on the other one.
He's got the yellow that would be on the brown spot on the snooker table.
And if he hits it 2 inches further, he's plum.
Yeah. Might just have to maybe just drop this in and play the yellow to the middle.
See, this is never a shot that I would play in 9-ball.
You'd be screwing off this red.
Yeah, low right, trying to get it into the same pocket.
I think that's.
But in this game, you should just drop it, right?
Yeah, that was the right shot.
Oh, definitely. Now he's got a nice angle to slide across.
So, this is again. This is not easy. This one to the middle.
It's pretty, I think this is frame ball, pretty much. You got to back himself to get the other one.
It's going to be about a half ball. I think there's still a bit of work to be done here.
Just hit it a little thin, didn't he?
This is 50-50. This is not. This may look easy on the camera or something.
He does look in the zone though, just visually.
Look,
I'm calling this in.
I certainly back him to get this. Looks like he's trying to hold on the red. I think he should just be dropping it in.
I think he's dragging it.
Okay, yep.
Oh. Yeah, not bad.
Again, this is not easy. He's playing across the table 5-0 down.
You really got to punch this in, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't play soft against an app, can you?
Yeah, I'd like to knock this in.
I'd be digging at it, I reckon.
Well, you just wouldn't want to go in off the right middle pocket. Yeah, well done.
Woohoo!
That's a good out to make 5-0 down. That may maybe not super hard.
Juicy 5-1. Welcome to the match.
You know, if he doesn't make that out,
let's go the Reds. Is it Reds? Is that what they're called? I'm not part of the state team.
Reds.
Yeah. Go state team. Is that what they're called? I don't know.
I think the
I don't play, but yeah.
10 years ago, the 10 years ago, the South Australia Victoria rivalry was so strong. You go to tournaments like Berry and Geelong or wherever you are, it's always this big Vic versus SA thing. I don't really think anyone cares anymore.
Nah.
I think we all just actually get along. I think we all just get along nicely and.
Yeah, for sure, it's good, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone seems to be friends these days.
I'm calling 5-3.
A comeback.
Just the 5-3, yeah.
5-3?
Just the early one, yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Just restart the match, guys. It's fine.
I don't know. I don't even know what's happened.
I think somebody broke out a turn. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Is it winner breaks this tournament?
Yeah, best thing to do if you're ever in a situation like that is you just get on with it. You don't sort of drag it on and.
Yeah, I don't think
work
nothing
out.
phases him.
Can you get frames scratched or none of that? You just if someone broke out a turn.
Why are they laughing at me? All I said is I was just asking whether it was winner breaks or not. Yeah, it looks like it is. Yes, please. I would love a ginger non-alcoholic. Thank you.
I'm having a good time. I'm restraining him.
Yeah.
Toning him down a bit.
Oh, I think Mick's a little rattled.
Is he a little rattled?
I think so, yeah. But sometimes it's good when the ball's ugly just to play one loose shot, just to get a little bit of tension out of you.
I don't think his heart was in that.
No,
Look at where the balls are.
100%, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that missed.
Doesn't hurt, does it?
Sometimes in those situations, Iceman can be a bit blunt.
Tough and blunt.
Yes. Where someone, like if that was you, you'd sort of be like, sorry mate, yeah, I'll buy you a drink after.
Yeah.
But Iceman's tough luck.
Well, that's why I believe...
Be more vigilant.
Yeah, that's why I believe he wins a lot of matches as well.
Yeah.
Against those less than 75% players, right, who've never dealt with that thing before. That intensity is like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, what have I done?
Yeah.
Where Mick's been around, obviously. And yourself, you played that many matches against him, you know what he's like.
Yes. Yeah. Best thing is to just don't worry about it and move on.
And that's what I was saying about that 5-3 for some reason. I don't know, we'll see.
Oh, Justin's got a little smirk on his face. I know that Justin smirk. Let me have a look at the table.
Let's have a look.
James, what's going on over? I know that Justin smirk means he's not happy. He's not happy with something.
He's 3-2 down.
That's why he's not happy. It's the first time he's been down in 2 years.
But they look okay as well.
I don't know what he's not happy about.
They're nice.
I mean, it's not super easy.
But you should back him to get it more than not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I'm Ben in this situation, I'm just give me a shot, give me anything.
Last Mendes played a little combination to the side there and lost his main object ball that he wanted to leave hanging.
Right. Yeah. So I think that miss for Mick, like we said, is actually worked out to be a good thing. If I'm Alec here, I'm really looking at freeing up that red on the side, that yellow on the side rail.
Just bouncing it out.
Yeah. See, that's not a good shot in these rules.
And I was going to say the old rules, that's a perfect shot, right?
Because he's still he can't pot out for another 2 or 3 visits.
Well, you can just pot the ball out the hole now.
Yeah. It's just not a good shot. Now he's in big trouble.
So now he's behind, I believe.
He's way behind. Really, really far behind. You must get that yellow off the side rail.
Why don't you just get it now?
Yeah.
Your voices are quite loud on the stream. It's
Yeah?
good when you're speaking quietly.
Oh, that's good.
That's okay. Sweet.
Perfect. No one wants to hear our voice.
If you want to watch it too, if you want, I can take that back if you don't need that.
Yeah.
Maybe just leave it there.
Yeah. It's the same timing as well, right? Yeah, perfect, yeah. I do believe Mick's a good 1-2 shots ahead here.
This is the key visit in the frame. Because there's a...
Can you play the combo over the hole?
What you want to try and look at is there's a safe place for Alec on the table, and that's near where his yellow is over the pocket. So Alec can always run down there for cover. You want to remove that. You want to remove that safety net.
I would have... He was trying to make that, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, well, they're all there. I mean, does that yellow double? I think it does. Does it face
This one here?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong bloke.
I was going to say you're a 9-ball player, but you don't double balls, do you?
We do double, but not off the jaws of the pockets. We don't have jaws. It's a bit different.
Okay. I think
you got to play down the rail, right?
I think this is the right shot. I think
Twice across.
Probably, yeah. Whatever you do, you got to play this ball. And if you're playing this ball, you may as well attack it.
I think you got to play the speed.
Maybe you just hit it over the middle pocket. Maybe. Don't know. It was a hard shot. Look, he's chipped it out in the open. Look at it. Oh, Alec.
The Alec talk. Yeah, Mick doesn't let anything affect himself, does he?
It's what are you doing?
I'm just picking out a hair.
That's really annoying.
Oh, you want to do it again?
I can't look at you. Look like you're trying to pick out a nose hair or something.
No, I did that the other week.
Oh God, you cleaned out the other week, hey?
So what's the scenario if it's touching the rail? You have to...
I think if the umpire goes over and checks if it's frozen, I always thought maybe the player has to ask, but I don't know. But apparently...
Makes sense, right?
But Alec was saying that if the ball is frozen and the umpire looks, the umpire needs to tell the player. I don't know. I'm not a rule smith, so I'm going to stay out of it. As far as Mick goes, there are things that might heavily put off a lot of people. They don't faze him at all, but then there can be other little things that throw him off. Oh, that's come out real nice.
I like that, yeah.
What can throw Mick off is when his routine is broken. He's like
Yeah, he's very on that, yeah.
He's not superstitious or anything like that, but he has a vision for how his preparation and pre-match sort of routine. He doesn't like to rush, and so if that's interrupted by something, that's actually what can affect him.
Well, as you said, that ball caused havoc for Alec.
Yeah.
If he got it out early instead of putting both two balls over the hole.
Yeah. So a big mistake there for. That was a world rule safety shot that he played. Basically, well, this is not super easy. Is this in off middle, or is it throwing wider?
What do you reckon? I reckon it's close.
I reckon it's going to throw just wide. Actually, I think he can hit it soft enough.
I think that was our fault.
No, it's not.
You know, I reckon he looked at us.
No.
Yeah, he pointed at us and looked at us.
Can you hear
Maybe,
us?
yeah.
We're whispering.
We are whispering.
Don't know. I'd be surprised if he could hear us. Could he hear us?
Oh, we're talking pretty quiet. But it's funny how it enters the mind if you hear it very slightly, right?
He's probably thinking that's what we're saying, and he's manifested a loud drumming conversation.
But when he gets flustered, it looks like he gets flustered pretty bad.
Yeah. It's like he's got a hard shell of armor, but if you crack that armor, there's a soft gooey inside.
Well, that's what I felt I was playing him, you know? I felt like I always felt like I was going to get another look in. Like you can just tell he's broken a little bit.
I'm trying to see if he could. I'm going to ask if they can hear us.
Well, I'm sure Alec would have said something by now. Alec's trying to get under his skin.
I'm trying to see if.
I
just want to. I want to know if they can hear us, because otherwise we gotta go somewhere else. Can you hear us at all? Okay, we're whispering. So. No, okay. We've just asked Alec. They can't hear us. So. Alec says no.
Maybe it was just a thought.
I think.
So how was it? They can't hear.
Alex says they can't hear us. But
I can barely hear, so.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah,
well, that's what I was thinking, right?
We're being, I think Mick would have known that we're standing over the tables, like back on the stage. It's just so we can see both tables and get a good view of everything, and you actually you can see body language, and you can pick up on
eyes as well. Also the eyes. Eyes talk a lot of things, right? And we got peanuts.
You called a 5-3.
Absolute peanuts, 5-3.
Well, we couldn't have it too easy for Mick. That would have been a bit dull.
I agree.
We can actually semi-call the Justin Ben game as well. But we'll sort of mainly focus on Alec and Mick.
Do you like the shot here to trying to get it out, extract it out a little bit off the rail?
He's got to dig in.
I think you just got to hit it thick, right?
Yeah, he's played that well.
You don't have to dig that much with the small white. Come on,
yeah,
mate.
The key was what you said, was to play it thick.
Because you got to gain an extra 25%, don't you?
Yeah. So, maybe 27.
Yeah. We can work it out after.
We'll split in the middle, 26, right?
Yeah. And my mother keeps asking me whether I'm coming home tonight. No, I want to spend my time with Marc Robertson a little bit longer, I think.
Priorities.
So, the one just above the pink is awkward-ish, or it's not?
He looks like he has a plan. He's trying to land an angle so he can float down. This
I don't like this way.
I think he wanted a little bit more angle so he could pot it and drift down in between the yellows.
And be on both of them.
Yeah, yeah. He might
I
just
think
have to punch it a
he might
little
be
bit
even
now.
just play a stop shot. Yeah, just roll it in a centimetre or so,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then you can
yeah.
float this 2 rails
Yeah, yeah,
around.
this is good. Yeah, he's got a big area to land in here.
Yeah, just don't want to play too low, really.
Why didn't he play off 2 rails there? Wasn't that natural off 2 rails? Maybe
Especially with a small white.
Maybe even a little bit of running side.
Well, you had to play that a little bit right. I wouldn't play it any low. I just would have played straight right.
I don't actually understand.
You give me odds he
that
makes
shot.
it. Give me 7s.
Yeah, right.
10, thank you. Okay, where's my wallet?
I have a Jack and Coke. Jack and Coke, a lot of ice.
Why does he just play 2 rails, mate?
I don't know, actually, and I'm way too terrified to ask him later on.
No, I will.
If he wins, I'm happy to ask him.
No, I'll
because-
ask him
because we'll
regardless.
have a laugh. Yeah, you can. You're in the inner circle. You're in the sanctum.
That's a very strange choice, especially these cloths are slipperier than the other ones, right? So
And-
you get more deflection.
And even if it, he was actually trying to hold that off 1 and play the red to the right middle. I'm just not sure why you don't play with running right hand. Play with right hand side. If
You wouldn't
want.
even need much.
I don't even think so. I think it was just plain ball, or even top. I think just top.
Probably with
top
the small
spin.
white, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was absolutely fine. That was a really key moment then, because Mick maybe has just been starting to get a little frustrated. We've got a Justin's on an out on the other table.
To go 5-3 up as well.
Oh, how's this happened?
Do you play the breakout shot here? Little screw into them. Try and catch both out.
I like this shot.
Yeah, try and get both. You don't need to move it much. One thing I've noticed with you guys is that when you want to bump balls, you just want to bump them.
Yeah, yeah.
Where me and Marky want to cause chaos.
And that's what leads to inconsistencies.
Of course. But especially for me personally, when I don't play this game,
Yeah.
like nothing, I don't want to be precise because I know I can't be precise.
Absolutely. Something you need to do is if you can't play the precise game and you're not going to put the time in on the
Nah.
table and all that to do it, then what you need to do is hit it harder to actually give luck a chance.
That's exactly right.
'Cause
That's
if
what we
you-
were discussing about 9-ball yesterday.
Because if you try and play too precise, if it doesn't work, then you've got nothing. But if you hit balls harder and actually give luck a chance,
I like luck.
some good, and luck can actually annoy your opponent.
Yeah, it's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, rattle them a little bit.
Is he trying to bump it? Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Ooh.
Oh, Benny's done the timing.
Sorry?
Nothing. Ben's just
Is
he's gone to gather his thoughts. Justin 5-3 up. Just I almost feel like Justin's almost been flying under the radar this tournament in a way.
Well, he's been in the corner.
He's just been quietly just keeping to himself. Just everything he's touching's turning to gold. There we go. I don't think this is enough to a middle or anything like that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So Alec let a key one slide there.
That was I don't like that choice
Yeah,
at all.
That was a bit of a brain.
Especially with a
brain
small white.
malfunction.
He doesn't play
Yeah.
that shot though, ever.
Yeah.
He doesn't even play it much in American, so why would he play it now?
I just that's actually one of the first times I've ever completely disagreed with a shot Alex played, and I'd like
First time ever?
That one really stands out to me.
I would agree. That was very minute, right?
That's just so un-Alec like, you know what I mean? That's something you see Rusty do or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I would have played it, but I would not play it in that scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get his thoughts, but if he loses this match, you don't exactly want to go straight up and say, hey, Alec, there was a key moment. Remember when you snookered yourself?
Yeah, but you know what? 5-3, breaking as well.
Yeah, yeah. With momentum, a little bit of frustration kicking out on the side. And now look, Mick's eating a bag of lollies.
I reckon
and
he
he's all happy
scratches.
again.
I reckon he scratches inside.
That's always the way.
Nah. Oh, nearly in the corner.
Didn't really drive through that, did he? He sort of like.
He laid up.
Yeah, he kind of just slapped it a bit hard.
I think you gotta.
Didn't really drive through it.
For me, that's a bit of a girly break.
It was
No disrespect.
It's balls exactly aren't pinging around the table, and you're often going to dry break. When you do dry break, there's little clusters everywhere. He actually got one of every ball. Ben actually just got a white, a black, a red, and a yellow wing off the break. I don't think I've ever seen that before. White, black, yellow, and red.
That's pretty impressive.
That's that should be. He should win the match for that. That should be called ultimate break.
That's a nice touch there.
So Justin's got a pretty good chance here to go 6-3 up.
Now this is
Ball
what we
in
call
hand,
lovely
all the
service
yellows are
at
sitting nice except for
Harmonium
one.
German
We just try
Club.
and move it off this shot. Oh, he's not hit that. He's not hit that well. He's not hit that well. He really should have made that extraction.
I just got this death stare from Lynn. Just for no reason though.
Oh,
yeah. I'm thinking, the look I'm talking about? You know the look?
Yeah, that whole family kind of scares me a little.
Oh, he's cued that nice. That's a gorgeous shot with the rest.
That's a very nice shot. Yeah, that's a nice.
See that shot there, he
nice
accelerated through nicely with the rest. That shot before with top really landed short. You know what I mean?
Maybe just start whispering again a little bit.
Yeah. Did you get a look?
No, but if he misses, I think you might get a stink eye.
Has he got angle?
Yeah, if there is, it's the wrong way.
No, he can just screw just above the side, low side with a hair of right.
Screw.
Low with
straight
right.
back. Oh, miscue. But he's actually lucky he's got a shot. As far as miscues go, that's a good result.
That's positive.
Well, if I miscue like that and knock the ball in, I've still got a shot.
Are you happy, right?
Like the double? I like the double there.
Yeah, I would play the double.
I'm not sure how you get on the black. Maybe smash him bottom or top or whatever. But
Mate, just
probably
pray.
yeah.
Well, Iceman has to get these. Could have landed a little nicer.
Yeah, it's a little awkward, and that yellow's landed in a nice spot for Mick too. There's really not many safeties. Well, Justin's landed a little bit short here. Does he drop it in the middle and play the black to the...
You could even play it in the corner if you feel good, right?
That's not very Justin-like.
No.
I think Justin is more cash it in the middle and have like a semi-long distance black or something. I think the right shot is the corner.
I agree.
I don't think it's Justin's style. It also depends on how you're feeling too.
Yeah, if you're good,
Yeah.
Mike will pump it in the corner.
I think he's playing to the corner. Oh, he's played that well. What a good shot.
It was nicer than we thought, wasn't it?
That's a really good shot. He's played that really well. Yeah.
Do you think is he queuing with his palm?
He palms it. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's the secret. I actually saw because I watched you and Mick play, and I noticed that when you're playing, looks like you've got quite a loose grip in your backhand. Like a few of your fingers are like.
I think only two hold it. Yeah, two and a half.
Like well away from the cue.
I think that's how I get so much purchase.
Maybe, yeah. You strike the ball very nicely.
Thank you.
Just got to learn the game.
Maybe next ACC.
The thing is with where you are with the game, you're capable of beating anyone and winning tournaments, but for you to learn the art of the game properly will require so much.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And is it worth it?
No, I'd rather just have my fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get a good result. Would have been nice if I had it at the queue though. Johnny Walker final last year was nice as well.
Yeah, so
you never know, really. You never know.
Because of your skill and experience on the American tables, you're at a level and skillful enough to beat anyone. To take your game to the next level it wouldn't be the fun stuff.
No.
It'd be the,
That's what Dave or Ewing's always told me.
yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Oh, great shot.
And plus the
Beautiful shot by Alec.
well, the new rules now wants to make me to play more for sure. But obviously having so much 9-ball on and been overseas for the 4th time this year next week,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff.
And sometimes when you learn the details of the game, you can actually go a little bit nutty. You
Oh, of
can
course,
sometimes
yeah.
sit back because now
I agree.
you're, it's like now you're aware of the percentages and you're aware of sometimes how hard something is. But right
definitely.
now, sometimes ignorance is bliss and you can just let the arm fly.
And
You can make
especially,
changes.
especially this weekend, longer races. I'll definitely come back for sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to travel for race 3?
That's
You
why
know?
I don't.
Yeah.
I would like to go to Empire and play the Johnny Walker and Berry and all them, but I just can't wrap my head around playing drawing doing second round race to 3 and I get one shot.
Yeah, it's pointless, right?
I've seen it happen to so many people, and I've done it to people, and people have done it to me.
Well, that's why I never played much of the game originally, because who wants to play race 3?
Yeah.
You know?
How much hinges on the break, and
Oh.
and everyone's getting better and better.
That's all right.
You know, it's not like that. There's 6 guys who can run laps like back in the day. Now there's a ton.
That's
dozens.
right, yeah. Well, at least in this game, if you run like a 4-pack, 2 off theirs, 2 off yours, you're a good favourite to win the match, right? And it's actually a lot of skill required.
I've been called up.
But I was hoping to play you in the quarters.
Oh, I'll let you
You
know.
know,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry, Jimbo. I've been called up to the main event,
Yes, the main event.
the real tournament.
We won't talk about what it's called, but the main event.
Well, it's on the stage upstairs, so we all know that means it's.
I'll come watch. Well, it looks like I need to find myself somebody else. Yeah, for sure. Do you want to see if Jamo's free? Is he still around or is he gone? So it looks like I need to find somebody else to join myself, because I can't do this by myself, can I? So who should we get? You reckon, Kenny, to join me? Who should we get to join? Do you want to ask Marky? Maybe ask Marky. I can ask him. Yeah. So, would you like to? Are you free, Marc, with David Cacciola for one frame? He's scared. Don't be scared. One wants to hear your voice. Oh, come on, mate, relax. No, baby. Be quiet, baby. Yeah. So we shall. Oh, hello, lovely. So, looks like Scerri has a little chance here on reds at the moment. Might do a little bit of damage with the black. Ooh, the old 2-in-1. The old 2-in-1.
15 seconds. Seconds. Come on, Noonan.
Testing. Testing. We on, Kenny? Hello. Hello.
And hey, what did you that blocks race?
Testing. Testing. Is that, am I good, Kenny? You sure? Hang on, just hello. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm good.
I heard you play quite well.
Well, it's amazing when you just free roll and you're just having fun and you're not worried about missing or anything like that. How everything just seems to work.
That last position.
The last bit?
play?
No, I've only just come out. It's gorgeous. So what's happened in my absence? What's going on?
Just missed the block 7-3.
Ah. Right, okay. And Mick is 7-4 up. Radio.
15 seconds.
Yeah, big key moment. Big key moment. Oh, he's got some nice angle there. Nice angle to get on the one on the round now. Stun run over, first little stun. Yeah. That's right, we've got to support partners. This is Justin's got a very good chance here. Is it just me? Or every time I look over on the Justin mid table, every time I look at Justin and Ben's table, the balls always seem really open, really nice, and quite often I look at Mick and Alex's table and they're a bit clustered.
Sometimes a break.
Maybe. devil. Then you get the devil stare. Well, you only get the devil stare if they miss.
Yeah, who's breaker?
Oh, Jamo! Jamo! Yeah.
I love this thing.
Jamo did a Pro Vic anti-South Australia cheer. It was quite funny. It was I think it was a Sean Connery Hunt for Red October reference in there.
15 seconds.
And,
I love those stairs.
yeah. They're good. Ooh. Justin just made his first mistake in 18 months.
Well, that's good. He did it now.
Here we go, Benny.
Shots fired everywhere.
You gotta.
Do not.
When it rains, it pours. Oh, look how they've sat to. Did he get a ball? Oh, and he got a red in as well. So he would have been at the table.
9-3.
Well, it's about to be 9-4.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do we see anything? Any comeback?
Well, I'll tell you, if someone can bend. He's landed a little bit not perfect there. You don't want to go this way because now you're on a forced angle with top spin. This is the last one. It's okay. If that white pulled up a few mil shorter, then all of a sudden a little bit awkward. Anyway, he could have gone anyway about that and been fine.
That's the thing with this game, with a few balls.
Yeah. Sometimes I've found that they're all so easy. Sometimes the best thing to do is actually just get on with it, even if you haven't mapped it perfectly. Because when you go and try to map it perfectly, you find five routes and then you try to pick which one you like. Yeah. And it turns out that the worst route of the 5 is like 90%, you know, and then sometimes you just get on with it. You use the force there, maybe cheating. I'm not sure if the force is allowed. Has he got a little angle he can punch down? Yeah, he can punch down that. Everyone always underhits that. Everyone. He could have played that in off the middle pocket and still been fine. Everyone always underhits that. Yeah, you're just too scared of just getting away from you. You should hit it halfway on the high side. You'll take it, that's absolutely fine. What's the score anyway? 8-4? Well, it's behind me, so it could have been a square foot or 2 square meters. It wouldn't make a difference.
15 seconds.
Where's Jamo gone? Jamo's disappeared. Yeah. He saw the white ball get flipped in off, and he's just quickly took off. So we got 9-4, 9. Is it 9-4 on both tables? 9-4 on both tables. The king has just ascended to his throne. I was leaning on his chair. He didn't even have to look at me. He pushed his aura upon me, and I felt a chill down my spine. Of course, I'm talking about Mongrel. Oh. Yeah, Benny. That yellow near the pink spot might actually pop under the black. The white's going in the wrong direction. Yeah. Oh, sorry, the red near the pink spot. It's a good shot.
So good.
It's a good shot. Yeah. He's doing the right thing and just playing fast. Trying to grind this out. Trying to grind it out won't work. Justin's got a very routine very routine mop up here. I think you'll see him play the one over the trying to look at the camera. On the camera angle, you're probably looking at the top right. Yellow to the top right, because he's got, yeah. Ooh, Mix hit the absolute sweet spot there for that not to go in either off the yellow or straight in the middle. And all the yellows are plumb too, so that was probably match ball. Oh, it's madness. No, you have to go for these for the match, surely. Suppose he didn't try. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, I see how he's going here. This is why he wins. Now he's just going to play. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, middle slide. He doesn't look happy. I mean, would you ever be more happy than 9-4 up in the semis against Ben in a major tournament and you're on yellows?
I like it.
Like, it's really heavy, isn't it? I don't see what's wrong with it. Why can't he play yellow? Why can't he play yellow to left middle and
15 seconds.
And yellow to right middle? I'm not sure. Why is he playing low on the white? Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure what was ever wrong about this. It's just really thorough, isn't he?
Probably got a little bit too, I think. It's actually okay.
It's fine. It's perfect. I don't know what's going on here. But this is why he's so thorough as well. He's just so hard to beat. Very.
Sprints around the table?
He does more laps than anyone around the table.
Red, green, and mongrel, table 12.
There we go. Hot on it. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I think he's just making sure.
Get somebody else with some cream?
I'm not worthy to sit in your chair, mongrel.
Looks like that's in the final, I think.
Yeah, this is. You'll be playing the yellow down the rail, that's 3 inches away from the pocket.
Camera's back.
Camera's back. I suppose he's not playing the one down the rail here, but. Yeah.
I don't think I would let that fly. It doesn't really matter.
No, I think this is what we were talking about earlier. I think as long as you execute whatever you're trying to do here, it's absolutely fine.
I thought, I'm not going to ever try to talk down this game, but when you have like 3 balls, 4 balls, and all accessible, you have multiple options.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not just talking down, it's just you legit have so many options. You know what I mean?
Well done, Justin. Very solid performance, solid player. I think Justin Sage, debatable in my opinion for best player ever out of Australia. He goes. I think Justin absolutely goes into that category for conversation of best player ever to come out of Australia. There's a few people. You got Alec, Jake, Justin.
Just small table related.
Just 8 ball, yeah. And then you got a couple of others. You got a couple of others. Ben. I think I'm in the slight outside conversation with maybe a few others. Ooh, overall. You know, if I had to pick someone, and are they allowed, say, 2 weeks or a month to prepare or something, like right up there, if I had to pick the 2 people that come to mind, like if I'm picking someone to represent me, like my kid's life's on the line, the 2 people that quickly pop out to me, Joel and Matthew Bolton, Joel Young and Matthew Bolton.
Yeah.
But I think...
Has Bolton ever played 9-ball?
No, but I think with how good he is at 8-ball and snooker and billiards, but also there's that grit and fight. But I think you may throw Justin in that conversation as well, because Justin is very handy on the snooker table,
Yeah.
arguably best in the country right now at 8 ball and probably 9 ball as well. So I think Justin will be in that
Oh,
conversation.
definitely not.
Currently right now, Justin is absolutely the best cueist in Australia. This is for the win too.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. Well done, Michael Scerri. Awesome job.
Oh my God, your wife just won.
I know.
Who's the husband? Who's who?
Well, he's in the main event winning, so he is the hubby.
And you're the wife. And
I am the wife. That's it. No, well, look, I'm going to let everyone know on a secret game plan we had.
What was the game plan?
The game plan
You play
was I take out the Blancs and Mick takes out the main event.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that match was completely different to our match. He had so much more flow. The balls are open as well. That helps, right, for sure. So he looked good. I think it comes down to the break. That's a big thing, right?